Deadpool actor Ryan Reynolds has been outspoken about his experience with mental health issues. After suffering with anxiety for most of his life, Reynolds decided it was time for him to raise awareness in an attempt to reduce stigma surrounding mental health. Recently, he spoke about how he has always suffered with anxiety, both in a light-hearted, "I'm anxious about this kind of thing," and the darker, more serious side of anxiety, which has caused him a lot of upset and, well, anxiety. Reynolds further elaborated that his anxiety started when he was a child. He went on to talk frankly about his father and how their relationship affected him. "My dad was never an easy person to be around. He was like a skin-covered landmine," he said. "You just never knew when you were going to step on the wrong spot and he was just going to explode." After growing up in a household that wasn't necessarily the most supportive of mental health and talking about issues, it can be hard to break the mold and change that environment in your life. However, it is important that you try and create an environment like Ryan Reynolds has done, to make his children feel comfortable from an early age to talk about their feelings and find comfort in each other. Part of it is that I have 3 daughters at home, and part of my job as a parent is to model behaviours and model what it's like to be sad, and model what it's like to be anxious or angry. That there is space for all these things, Reynolds recently told a news outlet. "The home that I grew up in, that wasn't modelled for me really. And that's not to say my parents were neglectful, but they come from a different generation," he explained. The stigma surrounding mental health is a large reason why people don't seek help for their mental health problems, with many people, including A-list celebrities, struggling to feel comfortable talking about their battles with anxiety and other mental health problems. It can often feel like trying to navigate a war zone, having difficulty finding the right friend or family member to trust and open up to because of the stigmatization. Stigma often occurs from a lack of understanding or fear. Factors such as misleading social media representations of mental health issues can contribute to both of these elements. While the public may be more accepting of treating mental health disorders, many people perceive those with mental health issues in a negative way, or subconsciously change how they behave or act towards people who are struggling with their mental health. We don't talk enough about mental health, and don't do enough to destigmatize talking about it. There's a lot of insomnia. There's a lot of sleepless nights where you lay awake, overanalyzing everything. Although occasional bouts of anxiety are a normal part of being human, talking about it is still difficult, due to the stigma surrounding mental health, which reduces the likelihood of people seeking help for their issues. Stigma is a big reason why so many people deal with their mental health problems alone. Breaking down stigma is crucial in developing a healthy environment for people to feel comfortable to talk about the problems they are dealing with and get the help that they need. Stigma often contributes to worsening symptoms and reduces the likelihood of people seeking out help when they need it. Stigma can affect someone's mental well-being in various ways, such as reduced hope, lower self-esteem, increased symptoms of depression or anxiety, difficulties maintaining and creating social relationships, reduced likelihood of staying with current treatment, and reduce the likelihood of seeking help. Without seeking help and finding the way to deal with mental health issues, it often leads to actions like this, with Ryan saying how he used to wake up in the dead of the night, gripped with irrational panic over his future. He used to self-medicate in his early 20s, partying the night away, and trying to make himself vanish, almost as if he was Deadpool in character, hiding behind his mask. It is common to see people turn to alcohol and drugs when they are suffering with mental health issues, and not dealing with them in a healthy and appropriate way. However, by talking about mental health with your friends and family, it can help the people around you feel more comfortable when talking about their own mental health, and find a suitable source of help if they need it. Unfortunately, certain stigma still surrounds mental health. But every day, you have the opportunity to show the people around you that they are able to talk about their issues, gradually breaking down the stigma in your friendship group.